Praise God and welcome. Today we're having player's tips for Partita Breve. It's a piece for the 4th position. So our first finger will be on the 4th fret, and then we'll have 5th fret, maybe with our 2nd finger, 6th fret with our 3rd finger, 7th fret with our 4th finger, although we can change the fingerings around, but it's usually the notes will be in those 4 frets. And we're using a lot of open strings as well. So we start with a scale run. So it's a B, and then a hammer down from G to A, pull off from B to A, and then right down the diatonic scale, skip to the C sharp, and then the B. Now we're going to echo that, and we'll do it on the 4th string, starting on a G sharp. So it's G sharp, hammered from the F sharp to a G sharp, and then we're going to pull off or slide from the A to the G, and then the F sharp to the E, D sharp, C, D sharp. There we go. So the rhythms between the two little motives echo each other. Now we're going to have an E in the bass, and I'll play very lightly the B string, and then we're going to have the melody on the bass strings. I use the E string as well. A sharp, the B, the bass line. Melody. Be careful not to get the B too loud. It just wants to creep up there. You got to play it very lightly. And just touch it. The E. Get a little louder here now. We have a B on the 3rd string and the open B. And octaves. Now the melody changes to the treble strings. 2nd finger down on an E, open E, which we have to play the open E string very lightly. I'm going to use pull-offs now. Only when it's on the 1st string. Then on the 2nd string, I'm going to pick with my thumb. Pulling off. Picking. Bass line. Pulling off. Picking. Leads us to this next part, which is kind of a backwards arpeggio, starting with the 2nd finger on an E, open E, back to the E, and then a low E. Index, middle, index, thumb. Then the 4th finger in the 3rd string, 3rd finger, back to C natural with the 1st finger. 1st finger in the B. So it's now we're going to an arpeggio, starting with an A and a C sharp and an open B and an open E. We have P, I, M, A, and then backwards A, M, P, I. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 notes in a row. Bring out the bass line just a little bit more. To a G sharp, F sharp. Now we're going to switch to 5/8 time, And we have our second finger on a C natural, an open D, and an open B. 1, 2, 3, and then arpeggio. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we put our D sharp and an F sharp, and an open G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's the index and thumb and middle finger. 1, 2, 3, and then P-I-M-A. And then it's P-I-M-I. P-I-M-A. Now we have a bass line. E in the bass. Pulling off from the A to go to the A sharp. And we can kind of rest or pause there for a little bit. And then we have the same opening line that we started with in the first measure. Vibrate first finger on the B. And then we have our final chord where we put our second finger on the 6th fret on the D sharp, G sharp, C sharp. All the notes on the 6th fret. I use my 2nd, 3rd, and 4th fingers. And then I strum with my thumb lightly. So it's thumb, thumb, thumb on the bass notes, index, middle, and ring. Take my ring finger and drag it down. Very lightly. So, there you have it. Partita Breve, some player's tips. I hope you enjoy it. Remember, you got to play very lightly on those open strings, otherwise you just keep dominating too much. You have to such a light touch to develop. Take care. God bless.